Game chat on the mic, Friday night light. Line from the board, Isaac taking flight. Question of the day, what's it gonna be? Guests on the show, come and take a seat. Game chat crew, feel the rhythm flow. Talking board games, all systems go. Pick 5 games, what's your top choice? Hear the people shout, raise up your voice. Interview time, guest in the chair. Sharing stories, feels like we're there. Game chat crew, feel the rhythm flow. Talking board games, all systems go. Game chat crew, feel the rhythm flow. Talking board games, all systems go. Interview time, guest in the chair. Sharing stories, feels like we're there. Game chat crew, feel the rhythm flow. Talking board games, all systems go. Game chat crew, feel the rhythm flow. Talking board games, all systems go. Game chat crew, feel the rhythm flow. Talking board games, all systems go. Pick 5 games, what's your top choice? Hear the people shout, raise up your voice. Interview time, guest in the chair. Sharing stories, feels like we're there. Game chat crew, feel the rhythm flow. Talking board games, all systems go. Game chat crew, feel the rhythm flow. Talking board games, all systems go. Game chat crew, feel the rhythm flow. Talking board games, all systems go.
All right. What is up, Isaac?
Yo, how's it going, sir?
Good. Sorry, I've been filming stuff for the past hour, and I'm just now. I got to clean stuff up now. Great.
Making
I'll
messes.
just do it. Yeah, I'll do it while we're recording. It'll be like a
Perfect.
cleaning show, board game show.
Yeah, it's
little
everything
bit of-
everybody loves.
Yeah. So those cleaning show, board game show hybrids. Anyway, how are you doing this week?
I am good, sir. Happy September.
Yeah, happy September. It's Halloween Eve. All month long.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I like
Oh,
that.
good. Okay. Good. You're already decorated for Halloween.
Oh yeah. We're
Yeah.
heading. It's fall, y'all. That's the theme
Yeah.
tonight.
That's right. We're talking about fall games, and we got an awesome friend with us. We've got Phil Moore on the show with us. Phil, how are you doing?
Doing great. Thanks for having me. Glad to join for one of these.
Absolutely. So, Phil, you've been part of One Board Family for a while now. You've actually been helping us out with content from time to time, attending conventions. This past summer, actually, you worked at Southern Fried doing the Beano tournament, which was super successful.
Nice.
So,
Yeah, that was a very good time. Glad to represent One Board Family and spread the word of Beano as if we have not banged that drum enough, huh?
exactly. So, cool, man. So we're talking about fall games. We're talking about cozy games. We're talking about all the fall things that make us feel warm and fuzzy and remind us that that summer is as far away as it will ever be this year. So, I'm so sick and tired of summer, man. So
Open question. Let me throw it out.
Yep, go for it.
All right. So it's fall, and the leaves are starting to change. The air is cool, and the smell of what is in the air? Fill in the blank. When you think fall, the smell of blank is in the air. What do you got, Phil? What comes to mind for you?
I mean, for me, it's football, like through and through. I'm in the South. It is the wonderful aroma of stadiums and athleticism throughout.
Yeah,
So yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
If I didn't, I would say bratwurst and spiced apple things. So I like pumpkin stuff a little bit, but I'm a spiced apple guy. So spiced apple anything is my jam.
I like it. I actually was gonna say Friday Night Football was was the original
There
thing. I
you
was thinking
go.
of.
There you
Yeah,
go.
because that is usually that's like the keystone kickoff to me is when I start seeing football players. We start talking about practice, but
Yeah.
But the other thing, especially around here where we live now, I'm starting to get the smell of like things being harvested. As I'm driving down the road, I had the windows down coming home today, and you could just smells coming off the fields, right? You could smell freshly baled hay. We've got the corn waving in the backyard. Like, you kind of feel fall with that.
Yeah. So, well, let's speak about corn for a second. Let's talk about corn for a second.
Yeah,
I'm gonna Phil. I feel like Phil is a good person to chime in.
Oh
on this.
no,
Phil. There's
Welcome
a
to Corn Chat.
cornfield.
Yep.
Welcome to Corn Chat. All corn, all day, all night long. There's a cornfield right near their house, and I feel like it is the neighborly thing to do to go grab some corn and cook that beast for dinner. What say you, Phil?
No. The other side of it is he would like me to trespass on a property that is not mine and steal from my neighbor. So which one do you think is the better idea?
I mean, how much do you like your neighbor? That's the key, right? That's the key.
So
I mean, if they're good and neighborly, they'll be like, "Hey, come on and get the corn any old time." You know, my neighbor here is like, "Come get some tomatoes whenever you want. They're right here in the back." You know, I'll let myself in the backyard, no problem.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it's in arm's reach, if it's accessible, I say, corn plus grill equals good time.
I like it. That's why me and Phil are friends.
Partners in crime.
I'm not in that,
possibly
literally. Crime. Yeah, they literally.
That's fine.
We have Mr. Rick White in the chat.
Rick, said I was a pretty spicy apple. Thanks, Rick.
Oh, no.
Appreciate that.
I was like not looking forward to this because I thought Rick was going to be on, and then I forgot you said it was going to be Phil, and I get to
yeah.
So win-win.
Slight upgrades.
Slight upgrades. It was almost terrible. So.
So we're talking about fall, y'all. We're talking about fall board games combinations. So if you're hosting a summer board game party, the grill's out. You're maybe making up some sangria, some mojitos, some margaritas. Right, we're playing board games, maybe even some poolside games. But now that's fall. What are some essentials for a fall board game day?
I mean, Ryan can tell you I am an advocate for all year grilling. I mean, he has been here throughout. Again, it's football season now, so I'm outside on the grill every weekend, basically. 100%. Come by, get a burger, whatever, all that. So, I mean, grilled foods, of course, you can go a little bit more vegetable focused this time. Summer is for the meats, fall is for the veggies.
Okay.
But otherwise, I'm going to go with the tried and true coffee and pastries. It's not quite cold yet, but it's getting there. So it's getting to the point of like, let's get comfortable, kind of nest in a little bit, get ready for winter to come in. So, you go through, you roll some dice, play some cards, get yourself a cup of coffee, and you're set. Pastry optional.
Solid.
I love it. Ryan?
I'm going with a controversial pick here. I'm going with chili. Gotta go chili, baked potatoes, chili rice, whatever your poison. We love making chili. As soon as it starts getting cool out, it's like chili, like once a week at least. So gotta have that chili, but it is a non-board game space dish. So you have your chili over there, you have your board games over here. Everybody's happy.
I like that. I'm all for chili. We've done some board game chili cook-off nights. Everybody brings their favorite one they like to make. You sample a little bit of everything. Pastries are always optional, Rick. Absolutely.
Yes, and that was definitely a typo, Rick. Definitely a typo.
Yeah, always pastries. No, he said pastries.
Yeah, it was definitely pastries. I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah. So for me, like if we get a hey, let's go to the apple orchard or let's go to the pumpkin farm. We're in a board game afterwards. We're grabbing the donuts. We're grabbing a gallon apple cider. We're grabbing probably some more donuts, some bear claws, and then a lot of ours, like you said, have the veggie
apple fritters
right there. Yep, we're getting the fritters. So we're getting a bunch of fresh vegetables. We're probably making some type of stew or chicken noodle soup or something hearty. Right. That I don't want you eating chili, Ryan, over the top of any of my games.
No, listen, I've been very clear. There's a chili table. There's a game table. There's two different spaces.
But that's a kind of hearty, warm, inviting, cozy food I want to have on a fall board game night.
Okay, good.
Mhm.
I like it. So
I think we need to plan this. This sounds
I
like a
know. I
game
feel
day.
like we need a cook off and board games event.
Yeah. Hey,
So we can do
yeah,
that.
never
Y'all do
maybe
the
someday.
chili. I'll bring the charcuterie. It'll be all right.
Oh man,
Perfect.
a Phil and Revita charcuterie board is amazing. Let me just tell you, there are books. They got a library.
I love it.
Good. It's
Yeah,
good.
love
stuff.
it's a little out of control, but all credit goes to the missus on that one.
That's awesome.
Happy to taste any of those boards.
So when we talk seasons and months, I like to use BG stats. I track all my plays. I like to know who I'm playing with, what I'm playing, and it's really helpful to pull back. If you like to play board games, a lot of people, you can go in and I haven't played with these people in a few months. We played X, Y, and Z. Did you like that game? Just keeping track of that. It can be helpful when you have way too many games for your friends to keep a hold of. But when do you tend to play the most games? Is it spring, summer, fall? Is it during certain breaks? Like, when do you find, because I feel like there's definitely highs and lows during the year, right? Of like, when do you feel like, oh man, we really lock into a lot of board game play?
I'd
I'm
say
checking right now.
Oh, okay. I'd say I'm going off the gut. I use BG stats as well, but I'm kind of sporadic throughout the year, you know. So I would say though, it's really gonna hit in that fall winter transition. Like right when you get to the point where everybody's trying to have social time before holiday travel, you know, folks bring their kids through and say, hey, we want to get something going. So I'd say like late fall, early winter tends to be the spot. You know, it's just cold enough, you're not outside, or you want to get those games in before you fire up the fire pit.
Yeah, it's perfect.
All right. So my last 3 years, November has been bonkers. November is all month long gaming. So I feel like that's accurate. There's been some highs in the spring this year. I had a lot of highs in the spring this year, but November for the past 3 years has been out of control for games. So yeah, fall gaming, man. I love it. So
fall's definitely up there. We also find that we're just doing so much stuff in the fall. There's so many things kicking off. There's so many events. So it's, for me, it's November, December, January, and the spike is December, January for sure.
Yeah,
and a couple things in there. One, PAX Unplugged is in there, and PAX Unplugged is one of my, like, PAX has a lot of things going on, but we also go to PAX 2 or 3 days early to just play games, and so like there's that's a big part of it. And around December, kids are home. Everybody's got extra break time. Right. We're playing a lot of family weight games too at family events. So I'm playing 6 games of Flip 7 in the time I would have played 1 game of, you know, you name it. Right. And so I think those tend to be busier times of the year. So
that's good.
So Ryan, tag back to you. Oh no, last one. What fall theme do we need in board games that we don't have yet? Something that fits a fall theme. Because for me, I started thinking about it when I was thinking about games that fit into a fall theme that I already have for the pick 5. But then I was like, oh, are there certain like thematic things that we don't have that represent the fall?
Okay, I got
or that you haven't seen.
I would say, again, harkening back to the football. I'm not going to be a one note Andy here, but harkening back to the football. Tabletop football is something that I personally have not come across good representations
100%.
of beyond, and I will say I'm a fan of the fantasy football, so Blood Bowl or Dread Ball or something like that. I'm cool with that, but it's not something that I can get my brother to sit down and play because he's like, all right, well, why are there orcs and ratmen and whatever, right? But something that represents proper, recognizable American football that is well executed. I went trying to dig for this one and just could not find anything that really resonated in that arena.
Yeah. No, I like that. I think so. I would say I was originally going to say coffee or something like that, but that's the thing. We have Caffeine Rush. We have Cafe Barras. Like we have some really, really solid coffee themed games that come out all the time on our table. So I would also go with football because it's funny that I just bought Blitz Bowl last week because I want a good football game. So Blitz Bowl is the simplified version of Blood Bowl for Warhammer. So Blitz Bowl is 2 teams playing under an hour every time. Simple rule set, just a couple perks per team. That's it. And so I just bought Blitz Bowl specifically because I don't have a good football game in my collection. And I don't think there are very many good football games in the board game hobby. So
if you find one, tell me.
Yeah.
So I think I was trying to think through, because football definitely came to mind. But there's the Pizza Box football. I know people enjoy that one. I've never played
Pizza Box football.
Yeah, it's the same company that makes First and Goal, which is a roll and write football game. I don't know if you played that one either.
I've seen it. I haven't played that one.
I think
I've played a couple dice ones. So
yeah. So gosh, I'm forgetting the baseball.
Ninth.
Gosh, from gosh, now I'm embarrassed. I'm thinking on this from
baseball highlights
from all the Lacerda.
Yeah, baseball highlights.
Yeah, baseball highlights. There's a football highlights rolling right that he made.
Yep.
It is excellent, super good. But what it isn't is feeling like you're playing a full NFL game, right? Yeah. That's not what that is.
Okay. Football highlights 2052.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. The dice. I like the dice game because it's a lot quicker.
Okay.
For that. But besides that, yeah, there hasn't been a lot of like you said, Blood Bowl, Battle Ball. I think I have an old copy of that, which was a Eric Lang game. Yeah, there's not a lot of good ones for that. I got thinking about I mentioned earlier, like going to a pumpkin patch or apple picking, and I just couldn't. Chaos Ball is another
Chaos
good
Ball,
one.
yeah,
that too. I just couldn't think of a good like apple orchard game or pumpkin farm. I know Ryan, you told me about a dice one. It's
the
Harvest Dice, maybe.
I love Three Sisters. Yeah, Harvest Dice is a fun little one.
Three Sisters is great.
Yeah, so that fits into that fall category, I think.
But I think I'd want like a pick up and deliver of like an apple orchard. You're going around picking the stuff, getting it delivered off. So that's kind of the fall thought I thought of with that. So tell Rick he can steal that for the next
Rick game. Next Will It Game episode. Apple picking. So
y'all. Speaking of One Board family members, Ryan, why don't you take over next year and interviewing Phil?
Yeah, so Phil, we brought you on the show partially because we have an event coming up this weekend, One Board Day, and so you attended One Board Day last year. So you've gone to different conventions, but you're familiar with Southern Fried One Board Day as far as in the gaming space. So tell us a little about what One Board Day is.
All right. Wow. Heavy lifting here, but I can do this. Honestly, it's a really great networking opportunity. And what I say there, it's not so much industry networking, but as a player of games, a great way to go and show up and meet people, find something new, try something new. Myself, Ryan, the guys at One Board Family, and Aaron as well. I mean, really, it's a family affair. Yeah. But we pull together and basically say, hey, we're putting our own games up to create a wonderful library. We are trying to provide an opportunity for people to try something new. We have game concierges, basically volunteers who will say, hey, you're looking for that something new, but you don't know what it is. We can absolutely help out with that. There are contests, activities, giveaways, all sorts of things taking place throughout there. Do we have the Bingo tournament returning?
We do have the Bingo tournament, and we have a board. We have a pro soccer board being given away to the winner of the Bingo tournament this year. So shout out to Bingo for providing that.
Awesome. So a great way to try something new. Competition, you don't really get cutthroat people. So if you're competition averse, it's, again, you come out, you try something, and if you do have somebody who's really, really good, they'll take the time to teach you some stuff too. One board day last year is where I found Ultramassive.
Yeah.
That is the one game. I'm actually in the process of a move right now, and it is one of the few games that I actually haven't packed away because I want to bring it over to your house, Ryan, and play with you, and then bring it up at the weekend as well.
Yeah.
But it's all about being a black hole, trying to grow as massive as you can by eating matter and antimatter. It is a joy because it's really, really simple. You're playing stuff onto 2 tracks and slowly spiraling it into the center of your black hole. But there's a lot of manipulation. There's drafting. There's a lot of interaction there. And then when everybody gets it, you can do simultaneous turns.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was something that I had an appetite for, but I found it at one board day.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's the pitch right there. Come find something new. You may just love it.
Well, it's funny because it's interesting how change of scenery can shift our gaming perspective, because my brother plays games with us all the time. He's played a lot of different games and we teach him a lot of stuff. He plays prototypes with us and stuff like that. Well, a couple of years ago, last year at One Board Day, he sits down with a group of people. He didn't know any of them, but they taught him how to play Quetzalcoatlumberg. And he comes back and he tells his wife, he's like, we got to get Quetzalcoatlumberg. So good. It's like, I've never played a game like that before. It's so good. And Lauren, my sister-in-law, is like, John, we've played that like twice. And he's like, no, it's the game about you're making the brew, you're making the soup thing, and you're pulling things out of the bag. And she's like, no, we've played it. And sure enough, we did. We had played it, but we just played it sitting around the house. And so a change of scenery, my brother played Quetzalcoatlumberg with a bunch of strangers and had an amazing time. And it's one of his favorite games now. And so to just know that you can sit around, play with strangers, play with people that you may not even know. We had some people find out that they live miles from each other at the last one. They were like, oh, you're like, oh, okay, cool. You're right up the road. Awesome. Yep. And so that's how gaming groups start. That's how people make friendships, and hopefully One Board Day does that for people. So
and that's awesome. A really strong point, because honestly, I mentioned like, come find the thing that you don't know that you need. But at the same time, if there is something you are really passionate about and you're like, I love this game and I want more people to know about it, you can play it at One Board Day. And guess what? There's lots of people who have probably never heard of it.
Yep.
That you can create your group. You can bring them in and say, hey, let's go for it. Let's try this new thing, and have your weekly game of Quacks or whatever it is that you want to do,
And I think that's one of the things that I'm thankful for, that the community that came out for One Board Day last year, it was our very first time doing this. The community that showed up was a bunch of people who just wanted to have fun. And so what you see is a big 5-player game of Catan going on one table. You have somebody else out there with Candyland and their 2 kids. And then you have people playing Tirnanog from Mark Spector's team over at Grand Gamers Guild. That was one of the tables that like Tirnanog kept getting played over and over. And I was just like, this is so cool to see all these games that people really love getting played in this space. And nobody's like, oh, well, I would never play that. Like, just sit down, play something with somebody, have fun. So
that's awesome.
Yep. So that's an interesting experience. Rick did his very first tabletop role-playing game last year at One Board Day.
All right.
So
what was it?
Rick said, share what it was. I think it was an offshoot of Dungeons and Dragons, one of the editions. We had the Kindly Cleric, a person that we know in the community. He came out and did some sessions. We have other things. This year we have hot games, which is going to be 4 hot games that have been provided by publishers. These are hot games that tag team Lord of the Rings. Actually, Phil, you're going to be teaching Lord of the Rings, Fate of the Fellowship.
Fate of
which
the
is
Fellowship.
built off of the pandemic system. So like that's
nice.
really cool. Josiah's teaching tag team. My Bob is teaching fountains. So really excited about all of it. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
so cool.
And
All right,
then
that's enough. If you're in Atlanta, if you're anywhere near Atlanta, just come to One Board Day. It's super cheap. So $10 all day.
so Phil, from your end, I know you said you've been to Southern Fried.
Yep.
You've done this one. Have you done any other board game related conventions?
So not board game specific. I have done the gaming halls at Dragon Con,
Sure.
which is always a fun time. I used to be I do a lot of digital gaming as well. So I've done PAX East, West, South. I haven't done Unplugged yet, so that's on my list. But I actually had the PAX hat trick one year where I did all 3 of the main shows.
Yeah.
And then they had the nerve to say Australia, that's a thing. And I said, nah, I'm tapping out. But generally speaking, there tends to be a pretty good tabletop presence, or if it is something like a PAX, when I get back to the hotel room, me and my roommates are just kind of like, all right, we found something at one of the booths. Let's lay it out and play. So
that's awesome.
Sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's a miss. And either way, we have a good time of it. But yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah. PAX. So they got rid of South. They got rid of Australia. Gone. So now the hat trick is East West Unplugged. I've done East West Unplugged the last 2 years, hit all 3. This year is the first year I did not do West in the last. So I went last year and the year previous. Instead, we hosted some good friends named Ryan and Aaron, who came up and played some games with us. But my son and I, my son is more the video game guy than me. And we went out to West. I loved it. The vibe in Seattle is amazing. Man. The food in Seattle was the best.
Oh yeah.
And East and Boston's a whole nother beast, right?
Yeah.
Whole different experience. And then when you go to Philly and you go Unplugged, completely different, right? But the same PAX vibe lives in Philly in the Unplugged. It's just that it's all board games, right? And so like the board game space in West and East is cool. It's present. It's not huge.
It's not
some bigger companies have started going to West specifically. Like Asmodee had a huge presence this last couple of years. But Philly, like if you get a chance to check out Unplugged, like, Ryan and I, we've had these discussions about Origins and Gen Con and PAX Unplugged and all the dice towers. In my eyes, the best is Unplugged.
It's always one of those things where what I look for in a show is making it about the player rather than, we're going to debut our brand new thing to market it and all that. It's like, it's not about the marketing, it's about the enjoyment, right? Which is what I really enjoyed about PAX when I was going much more actively. It was truly the fans convention. It's a little different last couple of times, like the last few before I backed out of that arena, but I think Unplugged still kind of holds the torch for it's all about the players.
Yeah, for sure. I'm a big PAX merch sucker. Like, man, I love their stuff.
Yeah, you've got.
I got a bag full of pins.
I have so much clothes. Like the other conventions, I don't care. I look at their shirts. That's fine. I line up in the merch line early, not necessarily for the pins. I love the pins. I have a lot of pins, but I love the hoodies. I love their t-shirts. Like I'm a fan of PAX.
The black hoodie in the back is a Penny Arcade Automata hoodie. So back when they were doing that on the Kickstarters and all that, it was like, all right, So I'm with you. I got you.
Yeah. So if you get a chance, obviously come to Origins, because Origins a great chill. Take the drive up. Ryan's gonna have to start getting a bigger vehicle for everybody.
Yeah.
South. But Origins is a great chill experience.
Oh yeah.
So that when we talk about like. It's a good starter con of the big 3. Of the big 3, it's the best one to start with, because you'll get to see the big big companies, but you don't feel like, there's so much going on here.
If you want local conventions, I feel like Southern Fried, Tantrum Con
is on the list.
Mega Moose Con in North Carolina, those are all ones that you should really go to if you just want to chill, like hanging out with people, playing games all weekend. If the finances were there, I'd be going to Mega Moose Con again this year, but it ain't there this year. But Tantrum Con's right around the corner. We're going to be running Beano things during the weekend at Tantrum Con.
I'll be doing something.
Yep. So we will.
Not sure what, but
they'll put us to work. Speaking of Tantrum Con, One Board Day, the Meadows family will be joining us for One Board Day. So we're going to be running. Will Meadows is going to be running Blood on the Clock Tower for us.
Ooh.
So Phil, you need to jump into Blood on the Clock Tower. He's going to be running a session at 4 p.m.
I am going to be making a fact. Let's go ahead and just make that note right now.
4 p.m.
Because it's the only thing Meadows knows how to play, apparently.
So that's it. Will Meadows, come at us. So,
he has tried to drag us into that so many different times.
I want to play it. Here's the thing.
It's the time commitment.
It's the time commitment. And
I want him to do it for just like 10 or 12 of us.
Will runs it for like an hour and a half, and he said hour and a half at One Board Day, good to go. I was like, okay, great.
I want that version. That's
so, but like I can't dip out for an hour and a half and just be like, I'm gonna go play Blood on the Clock Tower. Hope everything goes well.
We'll see if he'll run
the fellowship will be fine. They'll be okay for an hour and a half. I'll
they'll be fine.
We'll get some new volunteers while we're there.
Good.
So.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Hey, what part? What portion are we up to, Ryan?
Nope. I hate this.
What portion of the show is this?
It's Pick 5.
It's called the Game Chat Presents Pick 5. And
these are
Phil, we have a graphic.
Give me the graphic. This is a masterpiece.
It always is.
So I've just been layering on the same graphic over and over.
That's all you know how to do is run Microsoft Paint.
I mean, we have Ryan with the turkey on there already, right?
We do. Yeah. That's 10 to 15-year-old.
And instead, I chose to just go ahead and start a new
no! Starting over.
No!
The Game Chat Presents Pick 5. This is me in the back patio of Isaac and Susan's house. Ooh.
It's fall, y'all. You got your.
I regret that photo. So, yep.
I softened the edges for you, though.
You did. It looks very peaceful. So, Game Chat presents Pick 5. These are
look at that. Oh, wow.
Hey.
What is going on?
High quality.
We've never done this before.
These are wild.
5 games.
You try something new, and then that happens. You know?
5 games that are fall or cozy based, and these are not the top 5. These aren't the best 5. These aren't our 5 favorite. These are five games we would recommend. So
indeed.
Yeah.
All right, Phil, you go first. One at a time.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and pick off one that's probably on your list based on what we talked about earlier, but I'm going to go ahead and call out Cafe Barris. That is one that actually I played for the first time last year at One Board Day.
Oh, really?
It is. Nice. Yeah. The theming is fantastic.
So
you get
good.
your cute little critters. You get the coffee shop vibe.
Mm-hmm.
You focus on actually attracting customers, fulfilling requests, upgrading your cafe. It's everything that we've kind of talked about in that early part of the show, minus the football.
Yeah.
So I would absolutely put that right in at one of my 5 picks.
Yeah, Cafe Barris is an excellent pick. Let's go with another theme that has animals, creature comforts. You gotta spend those apples. You gotta spend all the resources that you collect so that you can. This is such a beautiful game. You're building things, you're moving around the board. It's a little mean at times, but it's not like mean. It's just like, oh man, you took my stuff. I really wanted that. But it is such a fun game. This is another Kids Table board game creation. So both Cafe Barris and this one, fantastic fall games.
Oh, Rick, I would say 3 of 5 is my guess. To your question,
what is it?
Yeah, easily.
How many of Ryan's are going to be Halloween based?
Because he can't help himself. Just one? Oh,
no.
I went 0. I thought about it, but I figured Halloween next month.
Yeah, we'll be. I'm already in Halloween mode. We're about
Yeah,
to
for
decorate
sure.
this place. So yeah,
My first one is what we talked about earlier. I want a hot cup of something, apple cider for me. I'm not a big coffee
apple
fan,
cider.
and a donut.
Oh,
Donut
man.
shop.
What a
So-
great
Donut
one.
shop. That's a
And
good
so,
one.
so give me a cozy donut game. And this
Yeah.
is such a
Okay.
cozy game. It is one of our most played. It is one of the first games that I watched my wife actively pull off of a shelf and teach somebody because she was so
Yes.
excited when she got the prototype that she just absolutely loved
That's
this
so
game.
good.
Donut
That's
Shop is
so
a
good.
treasure of a game.
It is such a
That's
good game.
awesome. All right. Well, I unfortunately don't get to do the super cool hold the box up, but
Yeah.
because all my boxes are in
It's all in
boxes at the
boxes.
moment.
I totally
But
understand
I
that.
will say, on the kind of chill, cozy, whatnot, what about community planning? What about Welcome To? That is one that my
Welcome
wife and
To.
I
That's a
love
good
to
one.
introduce people to that sort of game where we're actually going through and choosing your card, selecting what you're going to place into your community, and what we call it, flip and write.
Yep.
But lots of people are just kind of like, what do you mean I need a pencil and paper to play games? We spring this on them when they show up, and they're actually pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
So going
I
through
love Welcome To. I haven't played it. I don't think I've played it this year. But
we'll fix
Welcome
that.
To is, we need to, because I used to play it all the time.
edition.
The Halloween edition. I've got an Easter egg. There's an Easter egg edition. The zombie edition.
The zombie
I like
edition.
that one.
Yep. What's more fall than zombies?
Nothing. That's the only time they attack. So that's why you got to put your pumpkin out so that they don't attack your home.
Yeah,
So,
they'll just go right past. They're allergic.
They go right past. Allergic to pumpkin. So I fill myself with pumpkin spice. This one's Harvest. This one's from Keymaster Games. This is a really cool planting game, resource harvesting game. I really like this. I love the original. It was they had things called plumpkins in it. It was fantasy based originally, but they got the rights to it from TMG Games, and so Harvest is such a good one. So it is fantastic. We're talking about cozy games, Aaron. So
Hi, Aaron.
Aaron just got home from work. So
all right,
she's eating a container of Whoppers.
A whole container. Oh, I thought you meant like a bowl,
like one of those
burgers.
jugs. Yeah.
No, I wish it was a Whopper. Like I could go for a Whopper right now.
Oh, we got before I throw mine in, Becky's.
Becky.
Yeah.
All right, Becky's got hers. Fall favorites for our shuffle. Oh, Aaron,
I'll go get
bring it. Yeah, Bosk Creature Comforts. Bosk. I let Bosk go finally. I loved it, but I let it go just recently.
I did the same thing this year. I let it go.
Yeah. Creature Comforts, Patchwork Halloween, and Three Sisters. That is
I should have grabbed Three Sisters. That was it's a great pick.
For Shuffle, Dartmoor, brand new one. We just went to our local game store that just opened a second location, and this was on the store shelf. It's a standalone For Shuffle, and so you're going to see some content because we love our For Shuffle.
Speaking of forest and woodly games, I think of Root when I think about things.
Oh, I hate that game so much. I'm so glad you like it. Yeah.
I enjoy certain area control games. Is very, very tight list for me. This is one I will play with anybody that wants to play it, that enjoys this game.
Yes.
If somebody does not enjoy asymmetrical powers where you have to know what everybody's doing and juggle it at the same time, you will not enjoy this game. But you know what? I wonder for you, right? Like, would this be a good 2-player game? Because it'd be a 1v1. You each have your kind of. I think there's that unmatched game where you each have your own asymmetrical thing. Like, would that be a better game for you than trying to juggle?
I don't know. I played Root twice. I gave it 2 times, and I was like, I'm out. I'm glad other people like it. So, and Rick, you're exactly right. Halloween and Passover merging.
Hollow over. All right. Number three.
All right. Phil. Number 3, I'm going to go with the whole hosting vibe, because again, it's the fall time. It's when folks are coming over and you get the more kind of intimate settings. I'm going to say Wine Cellar, which this is one that I was introduced to by Ryan. And every time it shows up, every time it hits the table, I
So
am thrilled.
good.
It is a quick teach. You're going through and collecting, creating your
Yeah.
perfect wine cellar by identifying your point values, 1 to
Mhm.
8 across 8 different columns.
Mhm.
And it's the only hard part about this game is teaching people how to read the score flow. But once they get it,
Yep.
it's very easily a snappy game.
Mhm.
It's very quick. And when we played at Southern Fried, we actually went through and did the 2 out of 3 rounds version, where you actually go through and all right, you basically play 3 games in one, but it keeps moving quickly.
Mhm.
So I don't know. That's one that, again, I'm thinking fall, I'm thinking charcuterie, I'm thinking a glass of wine, if not having coffee on hand.
Yeah.
So that's my third.
Man, Wine Cellar, it's funny because you can play Wine Cellar just about any player count.
Mhm.
But whenever 8 people show up at my house,
Oh.
I look at the group and I say, yes, I've got to play Wine Cellar. Like it's like so exciting. And
Mhm.
funny thing, you were showing all those pictures from BGG.
Yep.
Half of those pictures were mine.
Southern Fried.
Half of them were mine that I uploaded to BGG.
With
So-
good old Andrew,
So there we go. Half
friend,
of
friend,
well,
friend of the show, Andrew Styles.
I uploaded those. Yep, that was mine. That one was mine. Yep,
That's
that's
awesome.
funny. I was like, I know that picture, and you're sitting there showing it, and I was like, those
That's
are mine. Anyway, yeah. So,
Mhm.
what's Rick got here? Winter Chicken Dinner is one that gets some love during the fall. Oh yeah, Winter Chicken Dinner. That's a good one. We had a family who really enjoyed it. And have you ever played it?
Oh yeah, love it. Oh,
Okay.
Phil, have you played it?
I have not.
So we had a copy for a couple of years, and then we had a family who really enjoyed it, and so we ended up giving it to them. They had smaller kids. It was just a really good fit. So yeah.
Are you doing something with that at One Board Day, or was that last year you did? Did you
Chicken the dice
Chicken.
game. Chicken the
Chicken.
dice game from Keymaster Games.
That's
That is actually one of our tournaments at One Board Day.
Mhm.
Yes,
Another good
September
one.
13th,
Absolutely.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Tell your friends.
Tell your
I
friends.
know Josiah is
Tell your
warming
family.
up already.
Yep, he's got. All right, that's.
Right, what do you got? What's number 3 for you?
Nice.
Sir?
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah,
So sorry. Okay, Parks. I'm going with Parks second edition specifically. Parks
Ooh.
is such a beautiful game. I love first edition. Second edition is more cohesive, and it pulls probably 10 to 15 minutes off the time because of some of the changes that they've made. It is gorgeous. Anytime it gets cool out, man, open up some windows, put Parks on the table. I don't want to go outside while it's hot. I'll go hiking all day when it's cool out.
You said Parks, and I just thought of another game that I wish I would have grabbed. As you see me looking around, my
Yeah.
shelf.
You're like,
Um,
how close?
I'm like,
is
where? How close is it? Where the heck is it? I don't know where it is. It's gonna be honorable mention, but Leaf is such a darn good game. Oh, it's on your list. Oh, perfect. Well, you
Hey.
talk about it in a minute. All right, number 3 for me is a pencil first game for our friend Eduardo. This is the Whatnot
Nice,
cabinet.
yeah.
Ooh.
Gorgeous artwork. You like everything from pencil first feels
Mhm.
solid. This is Beth
Yes.
Sobel artwork. It's a Steve Finn and Eduardo game where you put them together, where you are putting
Yes.
rare and unusual little objects together. They're cute little tiles. This plays super
Mhm.
fast, 15-20 minutes. These are the kind of games my wife and I can play casually while we converse about other stuff, and it's just very simple. There's even a tiny version of it that comes in like a small deck box. I love it.
Oh
And
yeah, Whatnot Pocket Edition. I
yeah,
think it's
Pocket
called.
Edition.
Yeah,
Yeah. It cannot go wrong with pencil first.
yeah. Pencil
Absolutely
first is
love
phenomenal.
Eduardo stuff.
So
So that's a good pick. So number 4, talking about having a nice casual conversation, and to Rick's foreshadowing, I'm
Mhm.
actually gonna rip the band-aid off with something a little bit more aggressive.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go with one of the first things that I've played live with One Board Family, which was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Slaughterhouse.
Yes.
That
Yes.
game will anger people,
Yes.
but it is a very fun representation of that Texas Chainsaw Massacre IP.
Mhm.
I got to have the joy of being on the murder, the family side of the board. I drove Bob up the wall, so great time for me. Not so certain about others, but this is one where I said it in the little video summary we did. I absolutely love how much like a one versus many video game this felt.
100%.
I mentioned I do a whole lot of online stuff. I played a lot of Dead by Daylight around the same time that this came out. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre game came out. It felt great. And even though you have all the different little character pieces, the house itself is the focal point and feels itself like a character.
It's like a character, 100%.
Yeah. So that to me is one that I don't have it on my shelf yet. But Ryan, if you ever decide to come off, Ryan, your copy, Ryan.
No, because it is. I think it's out of print because
it is out of print.
Yeah, it is. That's why it's not on my shelf.
You've got to get it. If anybody finds a copy, we would
let me know.
Gladly accept a donation. To the channel
or a reasonable price. I'm not afraid of that either. But no, that's my number 4.
You say wine cellar, Andrew Styles shows up.
No, Andrew, you missed us talking nice stuff about you.
Yeah, we said nice things about you. As soon as the cameras go off, it's all bad stuff. So,
go figure.
Leaf. This one is from Weird City Games. The leaf is just so pretty. The leaves are falling on the table, and you're trying to make points, like touching points to different leaves to get bonuses, and you're using cards. It is just so pretty. It's like environmentally friendly. The packaging and everything. It was one of the first ones that I remember opening it and being like, they took care to say, yes, we want you to appreciate Earth. We want you to appreciate the environment. And so really cool game. Leaf, if you haven't gotten it, it is a near perfect fall game. So
yeah, 100%. I need to buy the con one of these times, the upgraded edition where they have actually wooden leaf tiles. They're gorgeous. But the game itself is everything. Also, Phil, just so you know, if you go to barnesandnoble.com, you can buy the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Slaughterhouse game for retail price. It appears that there's still a little left in the Barnes and Noble.
All right. Okay. Well, then I'm just going to go ahead and definitely give my full attention to the show right now.
Rick's wife, Sarah, says Morels. Morels is
a good game.
Two-player mushroom game. And it's funny because Sarah said that she really likes a mushroom game, whereas Rick is picketing all mushroom games. So,
that's too bad. Poor mushrooms. Bob's a big fan of mushrooms.
Yes, this is what they mean by house divided, people.
Yeah, mushrooms links them up,
ruining families.
Is it me?
Yes. No.
It's you.
Is it?
It's me. Yeah, you just went right.
Yeah.
It's me. Yeah, it's me.
Oh, I thought you were. Yeah, you were saying about Barnes and Noble.
Yeah, we just had the aside.
Yes. Yeah. I just wanted to help him out before our show made Barnes and Noble sell out of every copy. Streamed worldwide right now.
5 people saw it.
Smirk and Dagger recently funded a Kickstarter for a game. I don't kickstart games anymore. This one was one of the few I did recently, and that was A Place for All My Books.
Good one.
What a great cozy little, you're just going to get comfy in your house, organize your books. Ryan had a chance to play this more puzzly than it comes across like it's going to be.
I lost so bad.
And you just start playing, you're like, oh shoot, this is a real puzzle stacking organization game. And I love that your energy you build up is your social battery. So you have the energy to go into town before you have to come back and recharge your battery in your house with your cozy books. Like, it's great. That's not how I feel. My social battery is always at 100%, but I love that the theme fits so well for what it is.
That's good.
And finally,
Rick's throwing out Fox in the Forest and Duet and Mr. Cabbage Head's Garden with the creepy artwork.
Oh, it's very creepy, but it's cool. Yeah. It's creepy.
Yeah,
cool.
It's very cool.
Oh, Ryan, we should do scary games next month. I don't think we did.
Scary games. We
like
haven't
not
had
just Halloween, but scary games.
we haven't had Joe from Trick or Treat Studios on in since year before last. We need to do that. Remember Candle Talk? We talked about candles.
I do remember
Yeah,
Candle
it's
Talk.
good.
We talked. Yeah, you ordered.
Yeah.
You were ordering candles, I think,
It was really good.
during this. Yeah. Oh, memories.
All right, Phil. Last one.
All right. Well, since Rick claimed Fox in the Forest, I'm gonna take that one off the list.
Okay.
And say, oh, where'd we go? Oh, we just came off of the extended break for Formula One. And what better way to spend the fall than watching races at 4 in the morning or whatnot? So I'm going to go through, and my picks are tough. I've been juggling between Formula D and Downforce, but I mean, Downforce, again, from accessibility, it's just a more accessible game.
It is.
I'm going to call Downforce. It's a fantastic little racer. Gives you the behind the scenes, lets you kind of manage the team as well as run the race. So I'm gonna put that in at my number 5.
That's awesome.
That is definitely my favorite of the racing games for sure.
I like it. Shannon, this is not my pick. Shannon, I've got this killer. This game is Killer Frozen Edition. If you would like to play it this weekend at One Board Day, I'd be down. I've taught this game a whole bunch over the past couple of days.
What a wild set of games we played with that.
It was crazy. Like some of the games, like there's stories from this game.
Oh yeah. My only critique is when it gets down to 1v1, it felt very like
we stopped it. So we played it the other day. It got down to 1v1. We just said killer wins.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. You should have been better. Suck less. This one's Above and Below Haunted. This is a new edition. It's the 10th anniversary of Above and Below from Red Raven Games. So I really love Above and Below. In fact, our copy of Above and Below, a couple that have some fond memories of like them as newlyweds playing it, they asked if they could have our copy, so we gave it to them, and a couple days later I went ahead and backed this Kickstarter. So it has memories for us too, and having a haunted edition just seems right for the fall. So
that's perfect. We talked about sports, and so I started thinking about is there a sports themed game that feels like fall to me? And we tend to go to our AAA minor league team. I like to go more in the fall than the summer when it's not hot. So I started thinking about baseball. There's only one game that screams baseball for me, and that is Hot Streak.
Hot Streak is so much fun.
That streak is hilarious.
Hot Streak is so much fun.
Dangle is laying down like
Dangle. Dang it, Dangle.
I don't know if you've seen this yet, Phil. This game is hilarious.
So much fun.
This is the board from the game as it comes out of the thing.
Okay.
It's a mascot race where the mascots are falling, they're tripping on each other. You're betting on where they'll finish.
Plays 8 players.
Yeah, it could play 9 if you just have one person as like the MC. It kind of he has that Camel Cup kind of feel with placing some bets and watching the chaos happen. It's great. It's hilarious.
If somebody brings Hot Streak, I'll run a game just calling it. So
you need a local.
If somebody can bring Hot Streak,
is Chad coming?
Chad is coming.
He's got it.
Chad Elkins. I'm summoning Chad Elkins. He'll show up. Chad Elkins, you need to bring a copy of Hot Streak. So
you have to bring it. That'd be awesome.
Play a bunch of Hot Streak. So cool,
fun game.
All right. That'll do it for our pick 5. That was a good list, man. It just gets me excited about gaming. So
it was that picture of you at the beginning that got people excited.
Got everybody excited about fall. People see that and they say, I want some of that.
So Phil, we like to end with what have you been playing recently? What's been on your table? What have you enjoyed?
It's also
renovations.
Renovations.
Is that
calling the contractor, right? Like really, we my wife and I do a lot of stuff played at 2 players, and some things we should, some things we shouldn't. That's why I absolutely agree with Rick. Fox in the Forest this time of year is wonderful if I can get her to play. We have a love-hate relationship with that game. Ultramassive is one that it has shown up. I am absolutely in love with it. Galactic Cruise came out this year, and when I get a chance, it has been out of the box once, and I need to get some more plays on that.
So good.
So otherwise, we do a lot of sea salt and paper, which I will say I did not think really made sense at 2 players until we just said we're going to do it anyway. And you develop some interesting strategies, really interesting strategies when you're playing it too. So you have that extra bit of control because you know exactly what's coming back.
Right.
But otherwise, we have our old comfort game. I mean, it was our game 5 years ago when we got married, and it's still our game. We're playing a lot of Azul. Can't get enough of it. I mean, it's an easy, quick setup. Play it, put it away, back to whatever else you got to do, such as packing. So
responsibilities.
Otherwise, most of my stuff is digital, but I am excited. One thing that I've had that I'm excited to get on the table is Dorfromantik. The digital version has been getting me through this move.
Nice.
It has been hey, you get nice calming music, really simple tile placement, all that. I've had the tabletop version on my shelf for a while now and haven't brought it out. And once we get into the new place, that's going to be one of the first things to hit the table.
That's really good. That's a good choice. That's good.
That's great. Brad?
We have a lot of stuff that's hitting Kickstarter that we've been working with the publishers. First up is Crash and Grab. This one is crazy. It's like bumper cars in Area 51. You're smashing into each other, taking each other's pilots and crew members. It's silly. It's fun. That one goes to Kickstarter tomorrow. And another one you're actually going to see if you go to One Board Family on YouTube. This is Goblin Party. I love the artwork in this game. And so this is from a set of brothers from the Netherlands. And so just look for those. They're both hitting Kickstarter tomorrow. And so Tuesday Kickstarter, lots of great stuff going up.
Coming on up.
Yep.
We have, for me, you talk about Kickstarter. One of my good friends, Curvin, has a Kickstarter coming up this week for a game called Marsh Hollow. So I've gotten a chance to play his prototype. It's a flip and write, so kind of like you were talking about, Phil, with Welcome To, but it's a cooperative flip and write. So we all have our own boards. We're drawing polyomino shapes, but the things I do are mostly positively affecting you on your board as well. And we're trying to save our marshmallow brethren with the help of all these adorable little animals.
That's great.
It's super cute. It plays really easy. Really enjoyed it. A little more depth than your standard flip and write in this type of like cute genre. But I really enjoyed it. He's got that Kickstarter coming out this week. And then the other one, which I got a chance to check out, I've been playing quite a bit of this, heavy as heck, is Vantage. The new Stonemaier game. Great experience around the table. I don't know what to call it other than an experience because every time it is it really feels as close to a sandbox game as I've ever played on a board game table, and really enjoying that.
Yep. So cool. That's some great stuff. Everybody, if you're in the Atlanta area, One Board Day is this weekend. You've seen some people. Rick's going to be there. Shannon's going to be there. So you've seen some people that are going to be there. I'm going to be there. Phil's going to be there. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you want to go, head to that address. Come into Atlanta this weekend. You can find One Board Family all over the place at One Board Family, whether it's Blue Sky or TikTok or YouTube. I just on all our social media channels, I just posted a quick friendly local game store tour of Moxie's second location. They did a soft open today, so if you're in the area and live near Phoenix City, Alabama, you can check it out.
Very cool. Yeah, you can find us on all of the @Gaming with Sidekicks, TikTok, Instagram, X, Facebook, MySpace, ICQ. You can find Ryan and I in a couple of videos. You can find a couple of good videos on my TikTok of Ryan. You can find one Ryan peer pressured me into.
I did.
Also on all of his channels.
Your wife and my wife sided with me. You were alone. So
I was very alone. My
Yeah.
son just shook his head when he saw it.
Was this our Garden Games video?
oh,
Yep,
Guardians-
yep.
Guardians-
That
Yep.
that had Orion all over it. I loved it.
was good.
I was like, I said, we're doing what?
Uh-huh.
It's
Yeah,
like,
we
we're
are
going to do
doing it.
this. You're going to move like this. I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah.
oh, Rick's got a 100th
Good stuff.
episode of Will It Game. Is that?
Yeah.
No, nobody wants to see it.
Everybody wants to see that.
It's out of focus, so it's perfect.
It's
This
fun.
transfers very well.
It's yeah.
Just
Oh,
go to
that's so
TikTok.
good.
Go
Just
to
go
YouTube.
to TikTok.
Yeah, you can
So
see
you're
it.
giving them the views for free, Ryan.
I know.
What are you doing?
Yep.
Rick's got a Rick announced there the 100th episode of Will It
Mhm.
Game.
100th episode of Will It Game. We have an episode with our very first judge came on. It was really, really fun. So if you get a chance, Alan Girding came on the show. We had a ridiculous off the rails conversation, and then talked about kind of our favorite little moments over the past couple of years. So we have like 5 more episodes of Will It Game this season at least, and so I'm supposed to have edited one of those. I'm tired, so but I'll get to it.
You'll
I'll
get
to
there.
it.
You'll get
So,
there.
Anyway, cool.
Yeah.
That'll do it. Thanks everybody for joining us for the game chat. And if you watch this later, we hope you have a great day, and join us for One Board Day if you're in the Atlanta area. So, all right.
Perfect.
See
Take
ya.
care, everybody.
Take
Bye-bye.
care.
Bye.